All right.
I'll get really close.
Brooklyn, hit it up.
Let's go.
Woo!
Because of Jesus.
Because of Jesus.
Because of Jesus.
Man, this whole song started in Zeke's
my bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, because we had plans to write music, and Kinsey came too, which is a joy, because I don't know what we would have done if Kinsey wasn't there.
Not because of
We
Jesus.
wouldn't have because of Jesus if Kinsey wasn't there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I brought Psalm 24 to the table because I've been trying to write around that for a long time. And Kinsey's like, well, why don't you just sing it this way?
Yep.
And that's just how it happened.
That's how it happened.
And she sang it all the way through. And the verse and the chorus, we had the we did that, and that was just the demo. Oh my gosh. And then when the chorus happened, you were singing it, and I was like, wait. Because Jesus, because the whole verse is just saying, who can?
Yeah.
It's like, because of Jesus, I can.
Yeah.
And that's when it all clicked. It all came together.
Yeah.
And the original last lyric of that, instead of only by what he has done, is like, because of Jesus, I'm home. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That makes sense.
A good rhyme.
It does.
Yeah.
It did rhyme.
It was a good rhyme.
It fit for the moment.
Yeah. And then we sent that demo to Cameron, and he was like, this is it.
Yeah. I was across the country on mission in New Orleans with the high school students. And on the way back, the bus ride home is when I got this demo from you guys. And I just remember just instantly being like, holy cow, this is glorious. We need to follow this, chase this. There's something here.
Yeah.
And so I spent a lot of the bus ride home from New Orleans, just like I was in the very back row of the bus, and I was laying down, and I had my feet up, and I just had my headphones in, listening to this demo of the verse and the chorus over and over and over again, and trying to get a second verse, because I'm like, I cannot wait to get back. We have to do this now. And so between that and then like the day after I got home, I went up on the roof of the church and got what I felt like was a pretty solid verse, brought it to you guys, and you guys
I didn't know it was on the roof of the church.
It was,
That's
It was.
Wow.
Yep. Brought it to you guys, and
Good,
y'all were down with it. And
Yeah, and then there was one day we were all at the church. I was recording with Zeke. You guys were in the elevate room trying to write a bridge.
Yep.
And it was just nothing was clicking.
No,
and I
yeah.
came in there, and I was like, because of Jesus, because of like it just took a full turn.
Yeah.
And you guys were like, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
maybe for
I was
another
not-
song,
I
don't
was
know if
not on
that's really
board.
this one.
I did
I
not
was
like
on
it.
board, and Zeke
Yeah,
was trying so hard to just gas me up, but I loved it.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I was like, let's get it.
Yeah.
I was trying to gently be like, maybe
tell me.
something else.
No
Yeah,
chance.
but I'm pretty sure a lot of the bridge came that day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like, just hear me out. Just hear me out.
Uh-huh.
He's the way to the Father,
Yeah.
the truth. And
Yeah.
you're like, okay.
Mhm.
But it is like a hard left turn there at the
Yeah.
bridge.
Because the first stanza is the way, the truth, the life.
Yes,
Yeah.
so good. So good. The organ hits. I've seen Jonathan Deakins play many instruments, but when this man on the keyboard like started doing like
Yeah.
gliding his hand across it,
Dude.
like,
Oh my gosh.
like
Butterflies.
I was blown away. It was
What a-
awesome. It
You
was
got
so
your
sick.
gospel flair.
I got my gospel
Yes.
flair.
So
Yeah.
good.
Okay, so the reason we have it in E flat is because we thought more than anything was in E flat.
No. No, this
No?
is actually my bad. So
What am
this
I-
is before we knew that they were going to be together on the album. It was originally in D. It was written in D. If we were to take this up a little bit, it would bring some
I wanted to do
oomph
key
to it,
changes.
right?
Yeah.
And so we pushed it to E, not knowing that it would end up under More Than Anything, which is then like a half step lower, which is you never want to do
No,
that.
you don't want to do that.
But the transition is awesome. You've got the waves. More Than Anything ends. You've got these waves, and then it just glides into Because of Jesus. You've got the waves. You start to hear birds. Deakins says that it's like you wash up on the shore of Because of Jesus. This is how he pictures it, and I love that.
Wash up on the
That's
shores
so
because
good.
of Jesus. Yeah, and the behind the scenes video is iconic.
Yeah, that is so
Oh
fun.
my gosh.
So good.
I had people coming up to me after it came out being like, that was so funny. And I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Half the
I'm
video
ready.
is just me
Oh my gosh,
screaming.
Kinsey and I, we don't fight normally,
No.
but
Yeah.
when we're in the
We-
studio,
Yeah.
we can butt heads.
Bruh.
heated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We cried one time.
Yeah.
We did. It's okay though.
See.
Everything's better now.
Yeah.
There's
'cause
one
I'm just-
clip in the behind the scenes video that I'm like, no one knows this but me. but I look at it and I turn to you and I go, "Is that what you wanted?"
Yes. And I was
Because I was
recording it,
just
and I was
so-
like, "Oh,
I was
man.
so
I
over
can't
it.
believe I'm
And then
capturing
and then
this
what
right
happened?
now.
We played it back, and you were like,
Yeah.
oh, "Okay,
Yeah, it was
okay,
good.
I like
I was
that.
happy
Yeah,
with what
you
we
were
got.
I just
though.
push you so hard.
You do, and it's
Yeah.
annoying, but I'm grateful.
You're so insane.
grateful.
You guys both are what this song needed.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time. Thank
Yeah.
you for going through all the stress.
Yeah.
How many times do you think we recorded the word one? Only
Only
the
the
one.
one. Only the one.
That was fun. That was interesting because it was the man, and then now it's
And it's
then
so-
we switched it.
Right.
And it was the man. Oh, we
Yeah.
changed so many lyrics.
So
to
many
this song.
Yeah,
lyrics.
this
So
song
many
It was
went
like
through
one
so many
lyric here and
changes.
there, like
Oh, yeah.
one word.
Yeah,
Just like
Yeah.
one word here and there.
Because the song was done
Yeah.
how many weeks ago, and we still had to get you in to record one word.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was abide,
Abide
instead
instead
of
of
survive.
survive.
Yeah.
Survive.
In his presence. That's a little intense.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
like that you may. Oh my gosh, what's the scripture where he's our God is an all-consuming fire? I think it's like Lamentations or something. That he's an all-consuming fire. We can stand near him and have him dwell within us, and yet we don't fall dead on the
So
ground.
true.
It's true.
Like that's why I wanted to put survive, but it was a little intense.
Yeah.
It was a little intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially at the end of the song
Yeah,
where
when
it's
it's
like all
like,
peaceful and calming down. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I'm not incinerated right now. That's
Yeah,
good.
dude.
I would like to hear from you guys. What is it about this song that the message of it, the heart of it, what is it that you're hoping that people would connect with? Like what is the message? What is the thing that you're like, man, I hope when people hear this song, I hope that their heart is like realizes something maybe for the first time.
Just being able to like work with so many people, like working on it and putting together all these pieces of like a puzzle to portray the gospel of hope that is our reality, like as believers and as followers of Christ, like having that put in front of you, like without fancy language and stuff. Like it's literally just straightforward. When you listen to it, it's just like, wow, like this is my reality. This is my life. I have access to this.
It's been really sweet. I would say pretty much everything that you said. Like just listening to it, especially like once it came out and stuff, I was just like, there is no pressure on me. I can't do anything to earn this love, this grace. It reminds me a lot of Eden by Benjamin Winston, which is one of my
yeah,
favorite songs.
yes, dude. Mhm.
I'm excited that people are hearing it.
Yeah.
I love that you brought up the story of the song because we haven't talked about that yet. But just the first verse being, there's this hill and God is at the top, the mountain of the Lord, right? Psalm 24, the mountain of the Lord. Who can climb this? Who can go up to where God is? Only the man with clean hands and a pure heart. And we know that we don't have that.
That's not us.
Yeah.
Right? That's not me. I guess I can't, right? But there's another hill in the story. There's another hill that another man was able to climb, and it was the hill of sacrifice. He climbed it for me. And so now I can have clean hands and a pure heart. I can follow him up the mountain of the Lord. And it's only because of him, only because of what he's done.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for being a part of it. It's
Yeah.
really sweet.
It's been a pleasure.
Sweet.
Love you.
Love you.
Cheers.
No paparazzi,
No paparazzi, please. No paparazzi. Oh, by the way, the piano in that bridge is the piano in my bedroom.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
It is.
we recorded
That was
the
so cool.
bridge while we were recording the
Like we
piano,
recorded
and
the
then we changed
lyrics
the words,
and then we
so we had
changed
to go
them.
back to my house and re-record the piano. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Cut.